Hello. Hi. Our very, very beautiful baby girl. She's 2 months old and she just had the procedure. In fact, she has a twin and both of them had the procedure, having some problems with breastfeeding. So in this video, I want to go over the exercises post procedure. So that was the question parents had, and we'll go over those. So there are basically two things we want the tongue to do. One is to move, okay? The other one is we want to stretch the wound. So I am rubbing a finger on her lower gum, and that is gonna make the baby move her tongue. Do you see how she's lateralizing? Okay, already. And then you can do it for the upper one also. The upper one is usually not as effective as the lower one, and the baby's tongue will just move. Okay. The other thing is the stretches. People are really scared of the stretches, and believe me, the stretches are scary, but they're really not that scary. So this is a diamond-shaped wound. So we don't really have to go over the wound. What we can do is go above the wound and on the side of the wound. So let me just show it to you. You are so chill. You're so quiet. So this is the wound. You can see it's beautiful wound. Yes, I know, baby girl. So we're going to do just like that. Just push it in the back. So we are basically stretching the wound from this to making it this. Okay? So that's what we are doing. Okay? And look at this tongue. It's coming out. It's coming to a point. So this is what we're going to do, like this, just like that. Okay? Then we can do this part of the stretching of the wound. And I know this intimidates a lot of people. We can do it with one finger. We can use this hand to stabilize and do it with one finger and like this. Okay? Okay. We can use two fingers. I find this more comfortable, but it all depends. You can do it using either of the fingers. You can do this way and this way. So note that I'm not really going over the wound. I am just going around the wound. So these are the two sides and this is the top. Okay? Now people will do exercises like that, and that is also acceptable to do. It's on the top. It's acceptable to do that. All you're doing is you are stretching the wound. You're stretching the wound. Okay? It's really nice, and you can see how much the wound is, the tongue is going up and moving. Okay? The other one is this. It's the tug of war, and it may sometimes even make the babies gag a little bit, but you have to keep trying doing it, and they will do it. Okay? You have to do like this all over the mouth, wherever the tongue would go. You make this happen, okay? Like this. Then on the cheeks, do something like this, okay? Okay, like this and like this. Okay? Really, really important. Now, one other exercise I do, which sometimes will make them gag, is I go into this ridge in the back, and you see how the tongue kind of goes up. I'm going quite far in the back. And this will sometimes make them gag. It will. But look at this. Yes, my baby. Okay. Alrighty. So these are the exercises I suggest. And they are not hard to do. So always parents are asking me, how hard do I need to do exercises? I tell them the hardness of the exercise is not important. You just need to stretch the wound. So if you're able to stretch this wound, that's good enough. Sometimes it may take a very little pressure. I'm hardly applying any pressure, and she's so relaxed that she's letting me do it. Now sometimes I have to apply more pressure, but we are trying to stretch this wound. It's a cut like this, it's a diamond like this. We want to make it like this and not let it collapse like in a straight line, because that would be reattachment. Okay, and look at this, how nicely she's moving her tongue now. Okay, how often do you do it? We do it at least 6 times a day for 6 weeks, I say, but after 2 weeks you can go down to 4 to 6 times a day. Okay, how long each session? Probably a minute, including all the beep, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop, the fun exercises, the play exercises, the stretch.